World News Alas Ocho.
I am Francis Ryudike. Here are the latest stories. SpaceX launched its uncrewed test flight and latest mega rocket Starship. But mid-mission and upon re-entry to Earth, SpaceX lost control over the spacecraft. For more details, watch this. SpaceX recently launched its 9th uncrewed test flight and the biggest and the most powerful launch vehicle Starship from South Texas on Tuesday evening. The launch was able to reach orbital altitude and lasted approximately an hour, but it did not achieve all of its mission objective, such as attempting to deploy mock satellites and relighting its engine in space. Halfway through the mission, SpaceX lost contact with Starship and fuel leaks were reported aboard the spacecraft. Upon its re-entry to Earth shortly after, the mega rocket began spinning out of control and harmlessly crashed into the Indian Ocean. So far, none of the Starship missions have led to reports of bodily harm or injuries. Francis Ryudike reporting for Golden Nation Network. Meanwhile, the US-based technology company NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang called for companies and individuals to engage in and support the use of artificial intelligence rather than stoking fear. He highlights the opportunities that an AI may bring to a country's development as it can assist human ambitions and choices, wherein setting objectives, evaluating progress, and adapting to new conditions are still human controlled. Dismissing concerns about job losses due to AI as misplaced, Huang emphasized that the risk falls behind those who embrace the technology, as the tool is essential for growth without needing a bigger workforce due to a labor shortages and aging populations. In other news, US President Donald Trump pressures Canada to pay a $61 billion price tag to join his Golden Dome missile defense system or merge with the US as its 51st state and get in at no cost. Here's the full story. US President Donald Trump proposed that Canada should pay $61 billion to join his ambitious Golden Dome missile defense system featuring space weapons that haven't been tested. In a social media post, Trump added a provocative twist, offering Canada free inclusion of the missile shield if it agrees to become the 51st U.S. state. Trump has outlined the Golden Dome as a major initiative to shield the U.S. from threats such as ballistic and hypersonic missiles, estimating it will cost $175 billion, with $25 billion already being sought by the Congress. However, a Congressional Budget Office report warned the full development of the system could cost as much as $542 billion over the 2 decades. Despite the cost, the feasibility of the space-based technology remains uncertain. It can be remembered that Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney acknowledged that Canada is in early discussions about potentially joining the initiative but gave no financial commitment. While the US and Canada have maintained joint defense efforts through NORAD since the 1950s, Trump's recent comments combined with past trade tensions and calls for Canada to become a US state have tested the close relationship between the two nations. Francis Ryudike reporting for Golden Nation Network. We are the voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I am Francis Ryudike. Watch these stories on Newsforce.
World News Alas Ocho.